Extra Medium Show.
Shorts should not even think about touching your kneecaps.
You look like an explorer or something, like
Nigel Thornberry.
yeah, very like Australian wilderness.
Is it the khakis or is it the length?
I think it's all of it, and then like the white socks.
Well, you can't wear ankle socks anymore.
You can.
Yeah, if you want to be uncool.
I mean, I think I've reached that. Like every once in a while, I will, but I think I've reached that point that I don't give a fuck.
Really?
I think so.
I will say I've toned it down on my shoe.
Now shoes are different.
No, see, I don't care about shoes anymore. You guys can attest. I was big in shoes. I don't care.
I'm not going to let society dictate the height of my socks.
I never have.
I get different. I like different shoes because I like the way they look and they make me feel good.
I'm all about comfort.
I'm not wearing socks to look younger, which makes you feel ridiculous.
I think your socks are what socks you wear are determined by what shoes you wear. If you're wearing sneakers, you should wear.
You said you don't care though.
I'm just saying, I still wear my socks the correct way. I don't care about
What do you mean the correct way? What's that even mean?
That's the societal way.
No.
If you wear sneakers, you should wear the long socks rolled down. If you wear athletic shoes, gym shoes, workout shoes, you can get away with wearing ankle socks.
I can get away with anything. No one's ever said anything to me because I'll punch them in the throat if they try and tell me about my sock height. Too old to care.
I'd like to see that in the public.
I will.
In the wild.
One chop. Horizontal.
Just
right to the Adam's apple. Or to the not. If I'll hit a lady. This got off the rails. Started with your shorts.
I mean, she comes aggressive.
You guys both have shorts on though. It did break 60 today in Ohio.
My rule is above 50, we're losing 50% of the pants.
50?
Oh.
That's not a societal norm.
I'm not saying it is. That's an Alex
not the normal
norm.
size.
I wore shorts to the office today, and I was hot. So I can only imagine what life would have been like if I was in pants.
If I could get away with wearing shorts to work, they'd never see me in pants.
Just don't wear pants.
Wear a skirt. I thought about it at work to protest in the summer.
It's so unfair.
It is quite nice.
Your shorts are aggressively short. Like I
don't think they're aggressively short.
They are close to Lieutenant Dangle.
That's not true.
You just checked to see if your balls were hanging out.
No, I checked to see where the inseam laid on my inner thigh. I don't care. You guys wear shorts like old men.
No, I've seriously altered. And that's true. Yeah. See,
what's the point of wearing shorts if you get this much leg?
I'm above the knee.
He's not. You got this much leg exposed in the summertime. What's the point?
You still get the airflow up there. And you can give yourself a little pool.
Yeah, like if I'm sitting down, I might. They're technically above the knee.
I disagree with that.
You're almost wearing capris.
If they're above the knee, it's weird.
Why? You have so much more like range.
It just feels weird to me.
Feels right to me. I have shorter shorts than this.
Really?
I do.
That you wear?
Yeah, some shorts I have to be cognizant of the underwear type I wear. Like...
Dang, you wear booty shorts?
No, but like some of my boxers are longer than the shorts.
If your boxers are longer than your shorts are too short, bro.
Or I have long boxers.
Don't talk to me about societal norms. And you're out here literally with Daisy Duke problems.
No.
My boxers have never hung out.
This is no judgment zone, by the way.
I think you two are just scared.
I'm not scared. I'm very comfortable. I just talked about I get the drink with the umbrella. I wear the socks. I wear the socks that I want to wear. Show an ankle, baby, because I'm an athlete. I'm here to compete.
When's the last time you fully sprinted?
probably a couple months ago when I played that pickup when I played that basketball on Saturday morning and embarrassed myself.
Well,
I've been training though.
you haven't been back?
I haven't been back, no. But Jay was supposed to go with me. I'm calling you out by name, your government and everything out there. He was supposed to go with me. He never did. So
What about you?
that's kind of why I haven't been back, because I didn't know anybody there.
More than a jog.
Full sprint. 100% run.
Years. Decade?
Not a decade.
I did it in softball, so I'm at like...
Full sprint?
Oh, yeah.
Dang.
When did we last play? Was that like 5 years ago? How many years ago was that?
I don't know.
I thought that was like 7.
No.
It's a vortex.
We haven't known Corey for 7 years.
You sure?
I don't know.
I thought we did.
What year is it?
20 oh, it is 7 years. 2018.
Yeah.
2017.
Yeah.
Wow. That sucks.
I've known you for that long?
Yeah. I'm just kidding.
So I just go everything like
I was about to say,
Cavs won the championship
when
in 16.
You got married.
I got married in 2018, and we coached before I got married.
Yeah.
So,
Really?
and I started working where you knew me from
Yeah, because
in
I knew you at
2016.
his wedding, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was at your
2016.
wedding.
Were you?
Yeah. Yeah. In the back, but I was there.
You sitting at our table, my table?
Yeah.
I think so. Still to this day, the best butternut squash ravioli I've ever had.
Hands down, I will say that was good.
What can I say? I don't. It was really for me to say it's really good, since I've never had butternut squash ever else in my life. It was really good. I guess I have nothing to compare it to.
Yeah, I'd say that. I think your
But
opinion's less
I
valuable.
enjoyed it very much as a avid vegetable non-eater.
What's the opposite of a connoisseur? Just an idiot.
Imbecile.
If you say imbecile fancy, is that what you try to do?
No, I was just telling Shaman the other day, and it's weird to think about, but I think about 9/11 a lot, and we watched it together.
It's romantic.
It is. We
In
sat
the
next to
dark-
each other in the
in
dark
the-
room and watched it.
Did they roll in a TV?
Yeah.
They rolled in a TV?
Yeah.
That's core memory.
Hey. Yeah. So there's that.
Oh, you had me thinking. Remember last time you talked about the whole vibe thing?
Mhm.
It happened to me yesterday.
I am so happy.
And guess what?
What?
Guess what it was?
Yesterday.
The sweetest of memories.
Yesterday.
All right, it's not that hard.
I don't know.
But I mean, I was out walking. It was warm in the evening. Still bright. Still bright enough to maybe see a ball. No. Little League Baseball. It reminded me of Little League Baseball. And I almost teared up.
Yeah.
I was
See,
walking.
one of my ones that I just love is at nighttime around here, especially in the city we grew up in.
When the lights
No,
go down in the city.
there's a lot of railroad commerce, and it's nighttime. In the distance, you hear the train horn going,
You do.
and
kinda
I love it.
Kind of makes you feel like you're in like a late 90s like major league.
Yeah. Well, it's like, because I remember as a kid, like laying in my room, like trying to fall asleep, the window's open, it's an awesome summer night, you hear that in the distance, the vibes are just immaculate.
You
So-
don't know how good you had it though.
Wow. You
Take it
never
for
do.
granted.
You never do.
But yeah, anyway, I thought of you as I
There's you remember vibes.
tear welled up in my eye and I said,
You know?
never hit that home run.
I wish I would have played Little League. I never played Little League.
Really?
Our thing wasn't Little League.
Oh,
It was
no, we
fun
played
stuff.
we played Little League. That shit was dope.
I used to watch Little League on TV as my peers and think I'd just destroy.
It was hard. I mean, I played in that tournament, like the Little League World, that
Yeah.
tournament. Like, when we made it kind of far. We made it in states, like, but it was tough. Good teams. Good teams.
I don't know. I think I want to coach again. I think last time we coached 7-year-olds.
7 and 8
If
year olds.
we could go like
I don't want to do that.
G League,
I don't know what that
That's
means.
like
okay.
11 and 12.
Yeah, I could do that.
Because then you're starting to get to the point where the kids want to be there.
Yeah, you weed out.
The ones who are there for
Well,
their parents.
Yeah, you might get a couple kids that
Yeah.
their parents are making them go.
Mm-hmm.
I was one of them the first couple years, to be honest.
You just
But-
make those kids run poles the whole time.
Yeah.
I'm kidding, Shaman. Jeez. He's like, yeah. Beat the shit out of that kid. Yeah.
Take a hit of my inhaler every time I got back. Yeah.
I hated running poles. I was a pitcher in high school, so after every game I had to run poles.
The lactic acid buildup. We
I
gotta
hate
run
that
the
shit.
poles. You felt cool. Stop lying. You felt like you're cooler than everybody
not
else. I gotta
super-
run
How many
extra.
times did you run the
Listen.
full pole?
Sorry, guys.
Oh,
I got to
no.
put in extra work.
It's not
Coach
cool
said
when
I
you
got to
just,
put in extra work.
when
'cause
you just
I
gave
threw,
up 12
I
runs
threw-
in the
yeah,
game.
yeah, when you get rocked, it is way less cool. Way less cool after a loss. And the winning pitcher's out there running too.
Yeah.
His girlfriend's waiting on him by the fence.
Yeah, it's, you know.
Your team's mad at you. 1, because you gave up 8 runs, 12 runs, whatever. And then 2, they're waiting on you.
I don't think anybody was ever just mad at you. Like,
Yeah, they were. What does that
we
mean?
were gonna get beat those games. It was an obvious loss.
Hey.
Now, if it was a close loss, maybe. But the only time Alex pitched was against better teams, I would say.
I think the same, man.
Oh my God.
Thank you so
Shaman
much.
just.
No, I'm being 100% honest. He was hands down our best pitcher.
Okay. God, I brought up the glory days for 5 seconds, and you guys just jump right back in. God.
But I did hate when he pitched because he was also our only third baseman. And I was our first baseman, and he was the only one that could make the throw.
They called me the Swiss Army knife of Northeast Ohio. Well, I think let's get off this because I'm just going to get too happy.
Romanticizing it. I have a beef. Commercials nowadays suck.
I think they do also.
There's a few, but I remember like iconic commercials. They kind of suck. Although my son, 1-year-old, Burger King's doing something right.
Like the
I don't know. He responds.
BK.
Yeah, dude. He stops what he's doing. Everything stops. Doesn't matter. Food, whatever. Locked in. I put it on in the car. There's a Spotify playlist of all Burger King commercial songs.
Really?
Yeah.
You found that.
When did that? It got. There was a funny
Is
situation.
that, I'm sorry. I mean, is that the Allstate guy? Is that the same guy from
Who?
the Progressive or All?
Now that you mention it, I do think
Is that the
it
same
is.
guy? Is
Might
it the
be.
same
I
guy
don't
from
know.
the Arby's commercial?
I don't
Is that
think-
all the same guy?
I don't know.
I don't think it's the Arby's guy. The Arby's guy is a different tone.
And then I was thinking Reese's, but that's Will Arnett.
Yeah, it is.
All right, go ahead.
He does
Dom.
GMC too.
Okay.
Didn't I think it was Burger King where Damar Hamlin when he collapsed on the field
Oh yeah, yeah.
and like he was literally they showed him dying on the field and then it cuts to commercial and it's like Whopper.
That's a good commercial though. Whopper. Well, I know it. Dollar, whatever he says. I don't know the words.
I
Even the Super Bowl.
wasn't too impressed with the
I don't
Super
even
Bowl.
remember.
There was the one with the tongue. That one made me feel uncomfy. I forget what it was for. I think
Do you think it's because streaming and stuff like they're investing less talent into commercials because people just skip them anyway?
I disagree because every month a new streaming service starts making their base package have commercials.
But it's the same. You'll see, like, you'll watch a couple episodes of something, and you'll see the same commercial like 6 times.
That's true.
So, like, what
That's
are they
true.
doing?
I just
So
don't
we
see-
are still. We might be watching more commercials than ever.
more commercials,
I've
but
noticed that. Yeah, it's like, what is going on? I'm paying.
The whole point of streaming services was to like get rid of that.
Yes.
I think it's because, and I have no data to back this up. I think like an ad on Instagram or Facebook produces much more return than a television ad.
That's probably fair. And also, there are like ads
Or TikTok.
subliminal ads, and that kind of thing. Product placement.
Yeah. I think it's
Celebrities.
easier now to target your audience with your ads, so they don't need to necessarily have
Cast that broad
the
net.
broad net as a TV commercial. That's, I mean, that's a complete guess.
It makes
but-
sense.
I was watching Food Network today before we met up to record, and I was
Word.
huh
No.
cognizant of the commercials, and most of them are for like medications with for about diabetes or like a what's the thing that makes you lose the weight, the
Ozempic.
Ozempic, or like other weight loss stuff. So, and I was thinking, I was like, they got me. I'm watching people cook food, and I'm like, damn, that looks good. And then the commercial is, are you fat?
What show was it?
I was watching Chopped.
I'm not familiar with that program.
You don't know Chopped? Wow.
Isn't the one where like a bunch of those amateur cooks?
I'm into that. I would much rather see amateurs
And then
cook.
the last place gets eliminated every like round or something.
Yeah, but I wouldn't call them amateurs because they are professional chefs.
Oh, well,
like
then,
at restaurants.
they're the exact opposite of
Yeah.
amateurs. You should not call them amateurs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're not like
they're not
fake-
Food Network
yeah,
stars.
okay, that's what.
but they're still amateur.
Yeah,
they're still
like they're
professional.
like Michelin star chefs.
Yeah, they're still
Um,
still professionals.
But no, yeah, it's 3 rounds. Appetizer, entree, dessert, and there's 4 people in each round. Someone gets eliminated, and they have a basket of ingredients that they have to incorporate.
Okay, yeah,
and they're
I was thinking of it.
sometimes they're just absurd.
Maybe I have seen it,
ingredients.
or there's so many.
It's
that
one of
are-
those good like turn it on, brainless kind of shows like that, and Beat Bobby Flay. I'm a big fan of, and Tournament of Champions. I love the Food Network. I love it. Pioneer Woman. Love it.
honestly gets no play in my house.
Big fan of it.
I don't know why.
I love
I've
turning
been
it
over
on.
to his house and we got stuck watching the Food Network and we just sat there for like an hour and a half watching different shows.
I love watching it while I'm eating, because then I pretend that I'm eating what I'm watching. Sometimes.
Eating hamburger helper, just watching Flaming on.
I was gonna take this to a weird place, but
By the way, the guy who does the Arby commercial is Ving
Rames?
Yep,
No
I know
way.
him.
yep.
That's the Arby's one?
Yeah, and he's done it for over a decade.
I know him, but what is he in?
He's in Dawn of the Dead.
Yes.
He's in Baby
Yeah.
Boy.
Okay. Yeah.
I like Ving Rhames a lot, but I'm a fan. He's cool.
He's like the perfect Comic-Con guest. You know.
He's a good level of like, that guy's famous, but like, I wouldn't freak out. You know what I mean?
What's one celebrity you would
pay
to go see at a Comic-Con?
What defines seat?
Like to go meet. Like you bought tickets to the show and you're gonna buy the pass to meet him.
I don't know, man. To meet a person, I don't know that I.
It is a little weird if you sit down and break
Especially
it down.
the price matters, I guess, to a point.
Let's say it's at a local show. You don't have to travel.
$100, $50.
Let's say $60 for a ticket.
Damn, man, I
$100
don't
for a picture. No, let's make it $40 for a picture. So just an even $100.
I don't know. I don't know.
What about
the money
sports?
goes straight to that person? I think that matters too.
Yes. Well, the $40 does.
I don't know, man. Like celebrities, they
Or
don't.
sports figure. Was who's you?
I might do Coop Collects on the guy I sent you guys. You guys don't watch the reels I send you on Instagram and TikTok and stuff. He gives Pokemon cards to kids.
I know who
I've
that
seen
is.
that. Yeah.
That's who you would meet.
Maybe
You don't even have to pay to meet him.
I
You
know,
could
but I
just-
would because he's such a good guy.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like I don't know like celebrity.
I've met a few celebrities and what's helping out with the.
Yeah, you met the Donnie
local-
Darko guy when I was there.
Yeah, that's
The
cool.
rabbit.
Yeah, Frank.
I would. Is Mr. Rogers still?
He's dead.
Mr. Rogers is dead. That's right. I don't know, man. Bill Waters.
I don't know who that is.
He created Calvin and Hobbes.
Mm.
He's from Chagrin. He lives in like Chagrin,
Mm.
Ohio. For those that don't know, I don't know. I'm trying to think.
I mean, if Stan Lee was still alive, definitely be him.
Say it would have been Mr. Rogers for me. I think.
I heard Stanley's not a good guy.
Yeah, I heard he's
Stan.
kind of a dick meeting his fans. What?
So you'd want to still meet him
Yeah. Why not?
because he's a dick.
I don't have to like him to like his stuff.
You're giving him money even though you don't like him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe
You're
that's
giving
a
him
thought,
money.
right?
You're giving him money, knowing that he's gonna be a dick to you and that you're not gonna like him. That doesn't make any sense.
No, there's a possibility that he's gonna be a dick to me. He's not necessarily gonna be a dick to me.
that's fair.
I don't know.
I'd like to meet sports figure wise. I'd like to meet Jim Tomey. Seems like a nice guy.
Still, if someone was like, pay money to see him, I'm gonna be like, I'm good.
I paid money to get an autograph. And meet Eric Metcalf. Who's the other one? Who didn't he run? Wasn't he a running back with someone else?
Well, there was like Ernest Biner.
That's who I met. Ernest Biner. He was okay. He was fine.
Kevin Mack.
That's who I met. Not Ernest Biner. It was Kevin Mack. It was definitely Kevin Mack.
Let me just keep naming classic Browns.
No,
You got it.
It was that. It was Kevin Mack.
All right.
Kevin Mack.
Leroy Horde.
No, I talked to a guy who runs the local, like there's a spot by us that is always having athletes come to do signings and stuff. And I was like, who's the worst? And he said most of the athletes are really, really nice. But the worst was,
Albert Bell.
no, it was,
Right now.
no, I'm not going to name drop. It was a cornerback for the Cleveland
Oh, I'm
Browns.
gonna figure this out. I'm gonna name
whose
drop him.
mom was
What?
just a complete terror.
Also,
Oh.
it was a mom.
Oh, how long ago?
He's recent. He's on the team.
Ooh,
So
That's
I
not
mean,
really-
you got what, 6 options?
Denzel
5?
Ward.
No.
You know, the team better than I.
Yeah,
so-
he's never gonna say. You won't say.
I'll say it if you say the name.
Really?
Yeah.
Newsom?
Nailed it.
He's about to get traded anyway, bro.
That's what I heard. I mean, who knows?
All right,
That'd be
well,
great,
we
man.
might not air
Yeah.
this. We'll see.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Not
Hey.
a nice person, huh?
That's what I heard. I don't know.
At a signing event?
Yeah.
In all places.
It was like, I think it was like one of those situations with like people with their rioters. You know what I mean? Like just asking for like insane.
Like no
stuff.
red Skittles in the bag. type
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Shame would do some
What
shit
would be
like
on
that.
your rider, Shaman? I'm curious about that. You know what a rider is?
No.
It's like before a show, the person, like a comedian, a band, or
Deal
something.
breakers and stuff.
Well, like
Mhm.
what they want in their dressing
in
room.
the green room.
Okay.
Like food, drinks.
Somebody had them pick out like blue M&Ms or whatever.
Right,
Yeah, like it needs to smell like lavender.
right. What would yours be?
Sprite, Red Bull, orange Red Bull preferably.
Orange.
Yeah. Fiji or Smart Water.
Yeah.
Probably peanut M&Ms. It depends how famous, how successful I was.
Yeah.
Because I really like the Hershey Pies from Burger King. You know what I mean? So, that's a little specific, but, one of those.
I mean, yes, I do believe like Snoop had in England, he had somebody go out and get like 130 pounds of chicken from KFC, and the guy was like, "There's no way we can do that," and he made the dude go out and buy.
That's 130 is crazy. But
I'll do Pepsi. The Icelandic glacier water.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah.
Those bottles are like oddly sized.
I love it. I love the squared bottles.
I don't mind that. It's like
But with the,
it's like 23 ounces or something. It's weird.
it's all right. It's,
All
all
right,
right. It's
go ahead.
just enough. I'm not a huge sweets guy. So
I wasn't done, but
Oh, go ahead. Keep
no,
it-
you're
keep
good.
It. No.
The sweetened hot beef jerky,
Okay.
preferably like a homemade brand. I have some brands in mind, but I'll take like Jack Link's if it comes down to it. And then it depends. Like it depends if like I'm eating a meal. Probably like a local cheeseburger. Just like
real place, not like
yeah,
burger,
like a
burger.
standard place, and then maybe depending on the season, a different kind of beer, like maybe a cold, like in the summer, like Mexican beers, and in the winter, I like sours, so maybe in the winter, just nice sours or something.
Yeah.
And then Pleasantville on DVD.
Wow.
No, I don't know. I just made that up, but I love that movie a lot.
It's a good
so
movie.
it's comforting. Go ahead, though. I mean,
No. I cut you
Icelandic
off.
water, Pepsi. What kind of
Pepsi.
Pepsi? I meant cans of Sprite.
I like the 16-ounce bottles.
The skinny ones?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Ew.
You get more beverage than the can, but you're not fully committed like a
Well, they're-
20-ounce bottle.
They're bottles, though.
Right. I like the bottle.
I think they taste different.
They 100% taste different.
I like
Bruh,
the way they taste.
I used to like the 1 liter bottles of pop.
Ooh.
I thought they tasted better. I think it was like a wider mouth or
I
something.
know what you're saying. It did have a wider mouth. I'm a big fan of wide mouths, like when it comes to drinkware. Anywho, a hot
Just gotta let it go, man.
Italian hoagie, like toasted. I mean, 3-footer. Give me a 3-footer.
In one sitting?
I'm not gonna eat it all. And I also am coming back into the room.
Where do you get a 3-foot sandwich?
I don't know, dude. I remember.
You said that like it's normal, like a 3-footer.
Well, it is. I mean, it is definitely a thing because I think my mom. You know how like people have like a. I mean,
He's backpedaling.
No. Like Avon parties or those kind of things.
We got Jimmy
I know
John's.
Subway used to have those party.
Yeah,
deals.
they used to make like a fucking 6-footer.
For a group of 40 people.
Well, it's a thing.
Okay, but
Just cut it in half.
I've never heard of anyone saying they're getting a 3-foot hoagie.
That'd be what?
Like 3 feet, bro.
I don't know who's gonna be with me. Larry David might come through the door and he might say, "Hey, is that a 3-foot hoagie?" And then I'm like, "You
Why not
betcha."
just get 3-foot long hoagie?
No, because you don't get as much middle sandwich. You're wasting time with the end pieces. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Middle sandwich is full coverage. The end pieces don't necessarily fully cover, and then you'll get a dry bite.
I think you have a 3-foot sandwich place and you don't want to tell me.
I'm just saying,
Because I might be interested.
I'm a big fan.
Footlongs aren't even a foot long anymore.
No, they're not.
It's getting ridiculous.
Yeah, they went from a foot long,
Especially if you go-
11 inch, now they're like 9 inches.
If you go to like smaller sub places, they're like artisan breads and
Yeah.
stuff, and it's a foot long. Yeah, ends up being a
How do you guys feel about a foot long hot dog?
no. Same thing. Just give me 2
I
sixers.
feel like Alex.
I love them.
Just give me 2 sixers.
I've had this happen to me before. I'll go to like a drive-in and I'll get a foot long, and they'll give me two regular
I didn't know
dogs.
they made hot dogs.
Yeah, they do.
Stands.
What?
Hot dog stands drive-thrus?
Yeah, what'd I say?
I think you're speaking of a very specific place that I think I know.
I don't know if this is not a non-Ohio thing, but we have drive-in restaurants all over the place.
It's a hot dog? They sell hot dogs?
Yeah, you could get a hot dog
I thought
for.
you said drive-through.
No, I didn't say drive-through.
Either way, There's not
No,
a lot
like-
of fast food hot dog places.
That's inaccurate.
Well,
Name 'em.
specifically hot dog. There are places that
Well,
serve
like
hot
Swenson
dogs.
sells hot dogs.
Do they?
Yeah, they're great.
Never got one. You are the
Glizzy king of it. You gotta take it.
All right,
You gotta
all right.
take
So
it to-
Swenson's, that's a regional.
B&K.
Okay, that doesn't count.
Why doesn't that count?
Okay, that's local. That counts. They sell hot dogs.
Yeah.
A&W.
That's what I meant. But they both existed. B&K,
Yeah.
I think, is closed now.
Okay.
The
Phillies.
Dillies,
Sonic. The Sonic. store?
Sonic,
does.
they make
Do they
great
sell hot
chili
dogs?
dogs.
DQ.
Dairy Queen.
Okay. I stand corrected.
You gotta
Yeah.
take the glizzy
Damn.
king's word.
Just be shotgunning glizzies in the driver's seat.
Well, what they'll do is they'll put 2 regular dogs on a foot-long bun, and it just fucking makes me mad.
Like if you're
Because you
advertising,
lose. You lose.
You lose square footage.
Yeah.
that's at least a bite.
You need that middle girth.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
An
saying.
extra inch matters.
Yeah, it does. It is a game of inches, and they are good. So yeah, I used to
You can't advertise foot long hot dog
no
and give you 2 hot dogs. That is bullshit. Even though that's like king size candy bars do that now too.
I know. It's
Why?
It's just so they can just make the same thing and not have to use a new machine.
Well, I saw.
But it's not even a standard Snickers
I
size.
don't know.
I saw this thing where this guy ordered a large pizza, and the person came out and was like, "Oh, we'll give you 2 mediums," and he did the math, and he would have lost a half a pizza if he would have took the 2 mediums instead of the large because of the square footage.
A half a pizza or half a piece of pizza?
Half a pizza.
Let me tell you about medium pizzas. They suck.
Why?
Medium pizzas, because everywhere's doing those deals for medium
Yeah,
pizzas.
I'm a big fan.
And they're not even worth it. Half the pizza's crust.
I agree.
What?
I'm currently boycotting.
What?
There's not much middle real estate.
Get a thin
for,
crust.
Huh?
Get a thin crust.
That doesn't matter. Like, it's not the thickness of it's not the depth of the crust. It's the thickness.
Yeah, but thin crust, they go all the way to the edge.
But they shouldn't have to make a exception.
I think it's just you're picking a poor.
currently-
You're going to Domino's
Listen,
and you're complaining about it.
I don't get Domino's.
It's $5.99, bro. You're gonna get this box of hot garbage.
I'm currently.
It's good, actually. I like it.
Boycotting. That sounds weird. Am I saying it?
Boycotting?
Boycotting. Papa John's.
Why?
Because they keep fucking me. Dude, I'll order. This is my pizza from Papa John's. A large sausage and double extra cheese.
Wait a second. Large sausage,
Yeah.
comma,
Right.
double extra cheese.
Right. So,
So
you
3 times the cheese.
Four times.
cheese.
So you get So you got
Cheese.
No, wait. You got no. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. You got sauce,
Yeah.
and then we'll, for argument's sake, sausage. Right.
Yeah.
Then you got cheese.
The normal cheese.
Then you got extra cheese.
Right. And
Then you got double extra cheese.
So
So
you're
you got
doubling
cheese,
2, so it's 4.
and then double extra cheese again.
See, I just thought
That's too much, bro.
2
It's-
orders of
You
cheese.
would think it's too much. I get these fucking pizzas. I see sauce.
That's the most expensive thing they have. Is cheese.
I don't give a
I used
shit.
to work at a place called, well, it rhymed with Schmitzelmutt. but
Listen, I pay the fee. I pay the dues.
how
to
much?
receive.
But do they charge you times 3 or times?
I'm paying for the extra cheese and then doubling the extra cheese. So it's like an extra $5 or $6 for a large pizza. And there is no reason when I open up the pie, I
Yeah,
should
you
see
call it a pie.
No, I don't. I don't know. Why
I was
said
about
that.
to say,
I
I've
don't know
never
why I
heard
said
you
that.
Hey, the pizza pie.
When I open it up,
Is that offensive?
I should not see
hope so.
sauce.
I agree.
And they do it every time. I called corporate last time. I was pissed.
Did you talk to
Yeah.
Big Papa?
No, I didn't. I didn't talk to. It's Shaq now. I didn't speak with Shaq.
You would not use that tone with Shaq.
Absolutely not.
That's why. That's why he's the head. Because they know they can keep ripping you off. You're not going to do shit. If you do ever make it all the way to the top, Shaquille O'Neal, what are you going to do?
That's a good point. An awfully impressive final
He's the
boss.
enforcer.
Because he would call you like little man.
Oh,
He'd be like, hey,
How bad would that
Why don't
make
you calm-
you feel?
why don't you calm down there,
this
little
makes
man.
me feel bad. It's just pretending.
maybe you need to like put okay, so
There's nothing I can do other than sit at the restaurant while they make the fucking pizza.
you can't do that, bro.
I know.
You can't do
I know.
The optics of that are horrible. You can't do
It's
that.
just like it's the same freaking thing.
It's not
with
Subway.
Chipotle. If
Chipotle,
I-
you can watch them though.
Well, listen. If I go to Chipotle, I like to get extra cheese. I'm a cheese guy. I like to get extra cheese at Chipotle.
Cheesehead.
They load me up when I build my burrito on the assembly line. If I order that shit online and select extra cheese, it's like they can't even freaking read words. They say, "Screw you, Alex. I'm putting less than the normal amount of cheese on this burrito." And it drives me up a wall. Just because I'm not there,
I feel like that's
there's no trust.
yeah. There's a difference between if you're there ordering and if you're ordering it online for any.
They
place.
skimp out. That's where they get you. And you know what? I was just having this conversation the other day. I remember going to Chipotle for the first time my senior year of high school. So that was 2011.
Over a decade ago. Go ahead.
Burritos were like $6.25.
Yeah, over a decade
I
ago.
understand it's over a decade. But where's the innovation on Chipotle's end?
They had queso.
That's what I'm saying.
Chewy.
It's one thing, like, I understand, like, and they have rolled out new things.
They're thriving.
I know. But it's like,
I kind of appreciate them not trying new shit. It works, bro. What you have is good.
but over 100% increase? I don't know what that percentage is. It 50 or 100? Like when it doubles?
What's 100?
That's 100.
It's $12 now.
Yeah, for like
I
a
don't
steak
think-
burrito.
I don't think it's $12.
I
I think it is.
Chipotle since probably like 2014, but
I think it's like 10.
Well, I get double steak.
Well, there you go, bro. You can't be complaining.
the guy trying to rap that's like, what do we cut out?
I really don't
Oh,
think the
extra
people.
cheese.
I don't think the Chipotle employees are out to get you. Do you think they think you're a girl when you order online? Because your name's Alex,
Maybe.
and then
Now,
they
is it Alex
subconsciously
or
give
is
you
it
less
Your real name.
because the wage gap. They subconsciously give you less. Their just brain thinks girl 73%.
Was no, it's never Alexander.
Okay, I didn't want to put your government out there.
Well, I mean, it's no, I
What else is Alex short for?
sometimes
Alejandro.
I'll get like Jimmy John's and I'll get like a regular sub. Well, a lot of times actually, if I get Jimmy John's or something, I'll get a sub for now and a sub for later for like lunch the next day, so I don't have to order food the next day. I'll use a different name for that sub, so it's not Alex. I'll make up a second name.
What's the name?
I use a different one. I like to
Why don't
spice
you
it
just
up.
use your wife's name?
Well, sometimes I order it at home and she has her own. Yeah, you know what I mean. So it's like us two, and then
You should just make
Ravi
your
or
wife.
so. Huh?
You should just
Blame on her.
put your
well-
wife's name twice.
Well, see, the thing
Or your dog.
with me and my wife, we both have, I don't know if there's like names that could be boys or girls. So you never know with our
Both do.
relationship. Yeah,
Use your dog.
I could do that.
Yeah. Who was the pitcher that got in trouble for sending their dog weed? Somebody for Cleveland.
Francisco Carmona?
I don't know. Probably.
Or, no, it was that
don't
was the
know.
guy who lied about his identity.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was the closer. He looked like a white guy, but he had like a Spanish name.
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about though.
Anyway,
Yep.
what'd you watch? Anything?
Yeah, I watched the Dune movie.
Ooh.
Never.
First or second?
I don't know if there's a second one. Is there?
Yeah.
You watched the
Dude.
first one.
Is it the one with?
I said the wrong word. I did
Doom.
not.
Doom. With
Doom.
an M.
Doom. Doom. I'm sorry. Because I was thinking don't say Dune, so I said Dune.
Dang. You said Dune.
I know. I said
Yeah.
it hard too.
Yeah.
Like, no. Doom.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Because, like, do you do that a lot?
No, I don't think so. I hope not.
Like, don't call this lady a bitch.
hey, bitch.
Don't go. Don't look at her titty. Don't look at it. Hey, titties! That's crazy. All right, sorry, Doom.
I've never played the game.
Okay. Any of the games.
Nah, don't like monsters.
Well, you kill them, though.
And it's an army guy.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the movie?
It's pretty mindless shooting.
The one with the rock.
No, I haven't seen it. The Rock is Doom.
No, he's
Oh.
he's a guy. He's a character in like one of like the third Doom game.
Who plays the Doom guy?
I don't know his name. I've
Does he
never
have a
seen.
square head?
The guy that plays in
Seems
The Boys as
Captain America looking dude? He should have somewhat of a square head.
I think it is pretty square
Okay.
actually. Yeah, it's good. I don't know how it compares to the game, like, but they go into like a lab that was overran by like an ancient
Yeah.
thingy
Yeah.
on Mars, and then the monsters like bite.
Carl Urban.
Let me see him. Yeah, that's fine. I'm cool with that. He is very square. I can see it from here. It looks like a Lego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The monsters like turn people into these like zombie things if they have like hate in their. So like, I always thought it was like a devil thing, but then they made it seem like it was an alien thing, but then it turned back into like a hell thing.
Yeah. So we traveled to Mars. We found this portal that instantly transports us to Mars.
This is movie lore or game lore or both?
This is a movie. I don't know if it's a game lore. I haven't played it.
I mean, I played the game, but
We travel to Mars. They find a archaeological dig there of a civilization. They find out that the people that live there have an extra a special chromosome. They test it. It makes them superhuman. Right.
okay.
So they take it. They extract it from their.
You've seen the movie?
Yeah. Seen it multiple times.
You've seen the movie? You don't know this?
Oh no, I didn't know we were doing all that though.
Oh, well, I didn't either, but he's going, all right.
You know. me.
IMDb
You know.
breakdown.
So they tested on prisoners.
Sounds right. Yeah.
Right. But the side effect of it is that if you're evil by nature,
You can become more evil.
Yeah.
If you're good, you
Kinda
become
like
more
the-
good. Yeah, that's like,
Captain America.
yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. All right.
Yeah, it was good. There was even like a 10-minute first-person shooter sequence.
Cool.
Yeah, and it's just like the game.
Yeah.
Like I've seen the game enough to know like, and there was
You can beat the whole first game in like an hour and a half.
well, that's one of
beat it
those
in,
games
like-
you can play on like a calculator.
Obviously. You
I
can
have
speed
them.
run 'em
I
or
have
something.
all of them. And I've beaten them within.
They're on Game Pass, I think.
Yeah, it has the one gun, the BFG,
Mm-hmm.
in it.
It's a big part of my childhood.
Yeah,
It really was.
Yeah, my dad.
Doom
had
and
one.
Wolfenstein. Killing Nazis. That's cool. Maybe I'll give it a watch. Is it kind of mindless?
it's a bad movie,
Okay.
but it's a good it's a fun movie.
Yeah, that's actually a good description of it. Yeah, it's a bad movie, but it's a fun one to watch.
Yeah, and I saw that the director or someone tried to do as much practical effects as possible. So
So it's like
I think if the movie was better.
what's that
they
one
would have made
shitty
a
movie you
second one
like?
of some sort.
Pacific Rim or something? What's that shitty movie you like?
Battle Los Angeles.
Battle Los Angeles. It's like Battle Los Angeles.
I wouldn't call it shitty.
You knew what I was talking about. You knew
Yeah.
it. Pacific Rim, same thing.
When that
Whatever.
movie came out, I thought I was going to join the Marine Corps to fight aliens. I walked out of that theater ready to enlist.
You could join the Marine Corps now and fight aliens, but
That was good.
I wanted to hold it in, but I couldn't.
What'd you watch, Shaman?
Been kind of rewatching the Star Wars movies from, the first ones from 1, 2, and 3, not from the older ones. You know what I mean?
I don't think you could have said that I do know what you mean, but I don't think you could have said that
Not A New
any more
Hope.
confusing.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Your episode 1, 2,
I don't know
3.
what it's called. Like,
The Phantom Menace.
Not
Yeah.
not from order of release, but from
Yeah, chronological.
chronologically storytelling wise.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, I've been rewatching this. I like the 1, 2, and 3 more than the other ones. I don't know why. 'Cause I grew up on them.
I prefer the brother sister makeout scenes. Personally. just trying to make it weird, man. I don't know. I watched the Twilight Zone movie. 1983.
Yeah.
Dude.
So many people died making that movie.
Really?
Dude, the movie was cursed. Like, the girl got her... I have some of the deaths might be mixed up, but someone got their head cut off by a helicopter. And it might have been the girl, but I know the little girl died. Like, 4 people died from that movie. Like, it was... There's a big conspiracy that movie was cursed.
I was not prepared for what it was. Well, it starts off with aggressive racism.
Well,
Like, aggressive.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
Hard
That's
consonants.
Oh.
Like,
Yeah.
at the end of words. It's horrible.
That is it
I was
different
like-
than the
He's complaining about people taking jobs, like a whole thing, and then he gets sent back. He goes outside and he's sent back to like Nazi Germany, and then they like shoot him, and then he goes back. He's in Vietnam and he's running from the American soldiers, and they're shooting at him, and then he gets sent back from there. He's like in the KKK is like trying to hang him. He's like a black guy, and he like keeps going jumping. It's weird. Like I was not expecting that from the Twilight Zone.
Is this the one where
It's like they were trying to
thing
send
on
a-
the wing?
The what?
The there's something on the wing? Or is that something different?
I think that's something different.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
The guy who's on the airplane and he sees a monster on the wing. What's that? That's the Twilight Zone. I don't know.
But I don't know. I think it's this one.
Okay.
If it is, I missed it. But
I think it's the whole thing, so I don't think you would have missed.
well,
it.
there's like the show.
Yeah, but it was. I'm pretty sure it was in color.
Oh, I don't know. This one has Dan Aykroyd in the beginning of it.
Did it?
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Shouldn't
not,
have looked at it.
it's just not what I thought. If it is, I missed it. 'Cause
Yeah, it's
I could have missed it. I got a lot going on, but I could have dozed off too. I don't know. I am old as shit. I be doing that sometimes, like
I don't.
falling asleep and then like, did I fall asleep? Like late at night.
Do you like the show, the older show?
Yeah, I do. When I was in 7th grade or 8th grade, one of my assignments, like they did a group, it was like groups of 2 or 3, and he gave us half of a Twilight Zone episode script and then told us to finish it.
That's cool.
It was so cool. I remember it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I remember, like I was so, like it was so cool.
Do you remember what your
Stuck with
script
me.
was?
No, I
There's something
don't.
with
I don't
the
quite.
wing of the airplane and stuff. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Must have dozed off there, sleepyhead. Yeah, it's a guy.
That's
Let me see.
one of the posters. So I would assume that was what you were talking about.
Yeah, it's a guy. He's sitting in an airplane in the window seat, and he looks out, and there's like a monster like sitting on the wing, and then he tells the stewardess, and then of course she looks and she sees nothing. So then he starts going crazy, and
From the 1983 movie? Huh. Well, I don't know. Maybe I blacked out or something. I don't know. Maybe I was in Twilight Zone.
some of the old episodes are really good, and like the one guy who all he wants to do is read. Have you seen that episode? All he wants to do is read, and he works at a bank, and like his wife, he just ignores everyone, and there's a nuclear holocaust essentially.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. We just watched a clip of
Yeah.
But anyways, there's a nuclear holocaust, and he's in the bank vault when it happens, so he's safe. So everyone else is dead, and he walks out, and there's just books everywhere. But then he like trips or something and steps on his glasses and can't see. So then the rest of his life, he has the freedom to read, but not the ability to read.
It's deep.
I can tell you, I've never actually seen an episode of Twilight Zone.
But he's still alive. He could find other hobbies.
Yeah, or another pair of glasses.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, they're fair. He's
you
got,
can find something. Well, maybe I don't know.
he's got eternity
Yeah,
to find another pair of glasses.
Twilight Zone's a good show to turn on for bed because it's black and white.
No.
So Well, not with the volume up because you'll get them subconscious like
Yeah.
things. That's happened to me before.
Yeah. Me too. One episode of American Dad. I came back from traveling from like, I was like in Mexico. I came back super late. I was like 4 a.m. I got home and I was like delirious. And I watched this episode of American Dad where he gets sucked into the TV.
Oh, the Poltergeist episode?
No, he gets sucked into this old TV show and he's like, it's like in the 50s and it's like
a Pleasantville type deal.
kinda, yeah, but yeah, and then I didn't know what was real and like what wasn't. Like it was so weird, dude. Man. All right, well, that's all I got.
That's all I got.
All right, well, check them out, and as always, until
Stay
next
safe.
time. You jumped the gun.
I forgot you said
Tell them one more time.
stay safe.
Thanks for listening to the Extra Medium Show with Alex and Corey. Please make sure you like and subscribe.